Welcome to the Mad About Toys podcast. About a month ago, I was in GameStop and I came across this Crash Bandicoot figure from Import Dragons, Canadian company. So it seemed like it was really only hitting Canada. People in the States said they haven't seen them, so I think they've only been hitting Canada. I've been looking at for my GameStop. There's 5 figures in the wave. Haven't been able to find any until today. In Walmart, not in GameStop, I came across every hero needs a villain, and we got ourselves Dr. Neo Cortex. Very cool. 11 points of articulation. 5 figures you can get in the line. I came across a couple other ones. Stay tuned to find out which ones. But let's do it. Let's crack this guy open and take a look at Crash Bandicoot's arch nemesis, Dr. Neo Cortex. And here we have Dr. Neo Cortex out of the package and on the baking stand. Let's take him for a spin. Looking all right. Gotta say I'm already liking this figure more than the Crash Bandicoot figure, and we'll get into the reasons why. And the mask is called Akuaka mask. Sorry if I butchered that. I haven't played this game in a long time. Was a big fan of video games when I was younger, but as time went on, it got a little bit more difficult to put the time towards them, and I just pretty much put my time and money towards toys now. So he looks pretty great. Let's get him off the bacon stand and check out his articulation. All right, we got Dr. Neo off of the bacon stand, and here's one of my big reasons why I like this guy over Crash Bandicoot. You can put his arms straight down, whereas Crash Bandicoot, you cannot. See that large gap there? It just bothers me. I don't know why. But anyways, that's one of the reasons. His joints are a little loose. Definitely. The Crash Bandicoot has them one there. 11 points of articulation. So the major difference between the two is Crash, you can't move his head, whereas Dr. Cortex, you can move his head. You can't move his waist. Crash Bandicoot, you can move his waist. Those are the big differences. He looks great. Paint's a little, I guess that's supposed to be chipped there. But some paint scuffs here. But overall, he looks great. Again, this is a kid's toy. The price of it, there's some weird lines on the head here where they would have seamed together the plastic. So he can bend at the elbow. He can raise his arm. He's got a hinge in the shoulder there. Turn around 360. Same in both arms. Legs. It's got a hinge at the hip, at the knee, and a swivel. So that pretty much takes care, and he can twist a little bit there. Takes care of his articulation. Giant barcode on the back, or product code. And yeah, just that weird way they put the plastic hair on, I guess. It's left that big line there, but you won't see him from the front. And with the big head, small body, and loose joints, he's definitely not the easiest to stand up. But he does stand. Now let's check out the mask. All these figures, the 5 figures, come with masks on stands. You have to put them together. They just clip in here. And yeah, the masks look great. For the money, these figures are very cool. They don't make a lot of, I think NECA made Now I can't get that to stand. NECA made some Crash Bandicoot figures, and they were great. They were big, though, from what I recall. I don't have any. The one negative side to these figures, which I really wish they would have used a matte paint instead of this glossy paint. Really shiny. But besides for that, I really like these figures. They look cool on the shelf. Let's compare them to some other figures in terms of their scale and game-wise, some Sonic and Mario's. And we'll wrap this quick one up. I believe I'm the only one who have reviewed these figures on YouTube. If somebody else has, please leave me a comment. I'd love to check it out. And hopefully people will be able to get these figures. Again, they're from Import Dragons, which is a Canadian company, but they're made by an Australian company called Head Start. So they're great little figures. Highly recommend them if you can get them. If you can get your hands on them, definitely grab them if you're a fan of Crash Bandicoot. And here's Dr. Neo Cortex next to Crash. As you can see, he's a little bit taller, just probably a tiny bit. Let's take that measurement there and see where he's at. Right, so he's almost 5 inches. Crash is about 4.5. So take a look there. That's as far as you can get Crash's arms in. And oh man, I just really wish that you could put his arms down like that. Maybe it's shelf space for some reason. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, why it bothers me so much, but I really wish that Crash's arms you can put straight down like you can Dr. Neo. So these guys look good together. The paint does not seem to be quite as shiny on Dr. Neo as it is on Crash. I did find 2 other figures, so I'll reveal which ones I found at the end of the video. Stay tuned. We're just going to check him out with a few more figures. All right, let's add recently reviewed an amazing figure here, Sonic the Hedgehog from Sonic 2. Looking pretty good next to these 2 guys. Let's continue on with Propeller Mario. Also looking great. And let's finish it off with a little SH Figure Arts Mickey Mouse. Alright, here's a bunch of cartoon characters, video game characters, all looking great scale together. So we'll wrap this thing up. Thanks for watching this quick review. I'm going to just show you quickly who I got. So check your Walmarts. Hopefully they'll hit your country. These figures, if you're a Crash Bandicoot figure, are pretty awesome. So definitely check them out. And I'll be back to show you who I got. And that'll wrap up the review on the Imports Dragon Dr. Neo Cortex figure. So awesome figures, these guys. If you can get them, I recommend you get them. For the value, they're pretty cool. Here's the other ones I found. The Retro Crash. Can't wait to review that guy. And my favorite Crash Bandicoot, we got the Biker. Definitely cracking this guy open. Definitely reviewing this one. So hit that notification bell. Like, comment, share, subscribe. All that fun stuff. Come back, check out my review on the other Crash Bandicoot figures from Head Start and Imports Dragon, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day, everybody.
All done the video.